103 subscribers. Oh my god, I'm speechless. Thank you so much for everyone who subscribed to my channel. So let's jump into Illustrator. So here we are inside of Illustrator, and let's just start. Actually, I'm gonna just make a new file from scratch. So I'm using, so I can show the resolution. I'm using a 1700, 2400 pixels, and let's go. So cool. I'm going to make a background layer already. Just leave it here. I'll just lock it for now. Actually, I'm gonna make also a grid layer like this. So actually, let's just see how many dividers I have here. Yeah, 10, 10, 10, perfect. Let's just make something really cool here. And let's just start. So this guy on Facebook actually said to me, oh, you overuse of gradients. Like I shared the design on Facebook on a Facebook group. And then he was like, oh, you overuse gradients. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do just a gradient series, just overusing gradients forever. And yeah, let's just, so my idea today is just like making maybe like a circle composition like this. Just increase the stroke a little bit so I can see it. And as I said before, I'm going to just apply a gradient already. So just going to select this shape, apply a nice gradient. Let's just find a gradient tool here. Actually, going to close this tab. I'm going to use a gradient tool on this one. I'm actually going to use this impressionism color library. And if you go to swatches, artistry, and then you can find impressionism. So I'm going to use like, actually no, maybe I'm going to use a linear gradient. I'm going to make it 90 degrees. And I'm going to add another color here. Maybe I'm going to just change this one. Actually going to put on this one already. Add a new point here. I'm going maybe change, so click twice. Make it like this. And maybe here I'm going to make it, maybe I'll leave it like that. Yeah, perfect. Already like this gradient. Let's just see how it looks. Let's just make I'm gonna make a copy of it. A few copies actually. Let me just make, and then just get our guides again. So I'm sure I'm not going over the guides here. I'm going to object, blend, and make. Going to edit this blend. Increase the specified steps here, maybe to 6, and then 8, maybe it's too much, 5. Yeah, maybe 5 is all right. I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna just switch the rotation of this first one here, so create a really nice effect. And then I'm going to select this one actually, and I'm gonna bring it to front. Just see without, actually I like it very much already. Let's just maybe change this rotation as well. Try to find like a nice point where it makes like something interesting. I feel there is something happening like with the scale here. Maybe it's because I'm rotating. Yes, I think, yeah, when I rotate, it's actually scaling up and down for some reason, which is, I don't know, which is weird a little bit, but I can live with it. Maybe I will leave this rotation here like normal, and then I will just change the gradient of this sphere. So I don't want it to change the scale of the blend. So I'm gonna just change maybe the angle here and see like a nice angle. That makes a nice effect. Great. So background, and let's just go. Just make a nice, oh, even the gradient background works really well. Let's just maybe change again, maybe 90. I really like this already. So cool. Maybe we're gonna rotate it, put like the sun maybe there. Maybe we're gonna change the gradient, the rotation here again, try to find something. What's 0, maybe 120, 150. Yeah, maybe something like this. But then I don't know if I actually like it like that. Let's just click here maybe just try to find like the right angle for this. 90 doesn't really work very well. Maybe 0. 0 works well. It creates a nice variation here, which is really cool, which is what we need to have. Maybe on this one, I'm just gonna change a little bit this. So actually we have some sort of, oh my god, I duplicated a few of them. Let's just delete a few points here. This one too. Yeah, something more like this. Something like kind of hot. And maybe let's just try like a stroke, see how the stroke works here. Maybe if I make like a stroke of 3, and then a 3 here as well. No, I think it doesn't need a stroke at all. Let's just remove it. This is experimentation time for sure. And yeah, let's just, actually gonna select this one, gonna paste it in, gonna scale it a little bit. I really want to experiment like putting like some gradients on the strokes as well. It works like, and then I'm gonna see if I can add a little bit more detail to this poster. Just maybe rotate this, maybe something like that, yes. And maybe actually we're gonna make it so it glows there. Perfect. I actually really like it already. I just select this one as well. Maybe we're gonna make this one like with dashed lines. Let's make them really tiny and then very separate. And then maybe make it like 2 points instead. And then maybe make it like a full color. Something like that. Send it to the back. As it should be like just a detail. And yeah, actually, I'm actually really happy already with the poster. Let's just try something. See if we don't ruin it, of course. And let's just put it on over here. Let's go to opacity, overlay. Let's just maybe align this to the center. Align everything, actually. So everything is in the right place. And yeah, I actually really like this. Let's just put some like words here. Maybe I will just add a layer of noise on the top. I'm just going to make a copy of this and paste it here, make it dark, and then go to effects, texture, grain, stipple. Let's go with this. And let's opacity, screen, reducing the screen a little bit so it doesn't damage us too much. Actually really like it. Let's just make this 5% opacity here. We don't need that much. So yeah, this was a poster for today. I hope you enjoyed. I really had loads of fun designing this one. And it's full of gradients, and you know what, I love gradients. I'm not gonna stop using them. Thank you so much for today, and I hope to see you in my next one. Cheers, bye bye.